Goes with the Lazer team. There is the Breen. They're from a sci-fi series that I can't remember. The Lazer team is on the scene. They're gonna make a movie about a laser beam. Cause Lazer team is so extreme. They drink Mountain Dew and they watch TV. I have to tell you something, but I cannot tell you America. I'm Zach Nanimus.
I'm Jonesy.
I'm Johnny Dim.
And today we are doing a pre-reaction video / part of the main video. Apparently this is all going to be lumped together in one video over Rooster Teeth's brand new kickstarted movie, Space Team.
Lazer Team.
Laser Quest.
Star Lasers.
It's a movie. It's called Space Team. And it is about the Rooster Teeth guy starting a Kickstarter.
Yeah, start a movie.
I don't know if that's the exact movie premise.
Yeah. So, Johnny, how do you feel about the new Space Team movie, now that you haven't seen it?
Now that I haven't seen it, I think that there will be aliens and space shoots.
Space shoots.
Space shoots. Funny antics and lasers. And teams of people with lasers.
That's the question.
I agree, there will be lasers. Probably comedic moments. Dialogue will occur.
Now,
I think there will be dialogue.
I honestly have no idea what to expect. I mean, I've got nothing against Rooster Teeth. I just don't follow them. Mm-hmm. So this could be anything,
Heretic.
And it wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
Yeah. Does anybody think it's going to be a good movie?
Yes. At least good.
I'm going to say it's going to be slightly better than the Whitest Kids You Know film, Miss March, that came out. And it's kind of the same thing. YouTube group gets together and makes a movie.
Well, yeah, but the Whitest Kids You Know, they had a television series and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Well, doesn't Rooster kind of? No, they don't.
They had a television series.
Yeah, it was on IFC or whatever.
Well, were you a fan of Miss March?
No, I wasn't that big of a fan.
See, I think I got through about 10 minutes of that movie, but it wasn't the same 10 minutes. You know, well, I mean, I didn't watch it 10 minutes in a row.
10 minutes.
No, I saw a bit here and a bit there.
I think this movie will at least be tolerable.
I think that the only way that I can really judge it, now that we have this very clear parallel between it and Miss March, is I can only see about 10 minutes of this movie.
That's fair.
Yeah. So we'll be back after we watch about 10 minutes of this movie, and we'll tell you whether or not it's worth it. I will say this: if it is not up to the same standards as cinema giants like Schindler's List, Shawshank Redemption, then I will.
Forrest Gump.
I'll start a flame war against Rooster Teeth online right now. We saw the Lazer Team movie.
That happened.
Now, so we wanted to do kind of a before and after as to how we felt about Rooster Teeth's maiden voyage into cinema history.
Space lasers. Yeah.
Space Lazer Team, space battles, and a lot of product placement for Apple, oddly enough.
There's some windows in there.
Huh? Yeah. But it was kind of both. It was like every time they FaceTime, there's an iconic ringtone that you have to use for FaceTime. Oh. Yeah, it was. There was about 3 scenes that include Apple's FaceTime.
There's a lot of tablets. I think they're all. I guess they're all iPads.
But none of this tells us how you guys felt about the movie. I'm gonna pass it to Jonesy first, and I'll tell you why. Because before this movie, you said that you were expecting it to enjoy it more than Miss March.
Correct.
And tell us again what you said.
This turned out to be false. I found myself not enjoying it as well. I enjoyed the poor quality of it, I guess.
Yeah,
they should have gotten actors.
Honest.
They had
be one professional actor that I recognize.
He was pretty funny.
Who? Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No. The guy who played the Guardian or whatever, the hero.
Oh yeah, I did read. Man, what was he?
Oh, not him. I didn't recognize him.
He's from something.
The guy with the boots. The guy with the speed boots.
That guy?
He's a professional actor.
Oh, is he?
Okay.
Yeah, he's in that new movie or show called was it called Superstore or Megastore?
They're all professional actors now.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
So they all are Yeah, they're all credited in the movie.
actors, yes.
John D. Dem, I'll pass the question to you.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you feel about the space team?
I thought it was awful.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I mean, there was probably 3 times I was legitimately laughing at it. Jokes they meant to make that were kind of funny. Otherwise, I was usually just laughing at how bad it was.
Okay, I don't have a problem with admitting that this got some belly laughs out of me. There was some stuff that I really liked. I'm a little bit in the Johnny Dim camp with that one. That it's not quite. Those weren't quite the punchy jokes that they were expecting everybody to, just think were hysterical. But there were a lot of little. When I'm writing jokes, I call them salt jokes.
Yeah.
Because you just sprinkle them into a concept,
Sure.
and they're the little tiny details that really got me about this one. Because I think that it fell into a little bit of a trap where they were trying to punch up the punchline by kind of remarking on it after the fact, after they were already supposed to
Yeah.
have gotten my laugh.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of took it just one step too far, which I think is interesting because movies like The Ridiculous Six, they fall into the same trap, but they take it 6 or 7 steps too far. So actually, as a comedic piece, I thought that it had some really good ideas, and the execution wasn't garbage. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't garbage.
Yeah.
And there are some things that I definitely enjoyed about this movie.
Yeah, and there was just way too much self-narration by, I can't remember his name in the show, but Bernie.
Munch Blatterson.
Yeah, he's one of the guys from Rooster Teeth that is basically one of the founder of Rooster Teeth. He's kind of the face of Rooster Teeth. And although he's a fun guy to listen to when he's being himself, like on a podcast or something like that, his was probably the absolute worst acting in the entire movie.
Which one? Name the
Shield guy.
Shieldman?
Yeah.
Oh, Hans Shieldman.
Yeah.
People often forget about him.
Yeah. But I just could not take
I
him
guess
as
it just
an
comes
actor.
down to what's funny in a 15-minute video as opposed to how to make
Exactly.
a 90-minute video funny, you know?
I'm not saying that I wanted the movie to end.
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is that sometimes your brand of humor calls for a cut.
Yeah.
Right.
Like sometimes the end of a video can be funny, and I was expecting ends to be punchlines to some of these things.
Yeah.
But of course they can't end it, so then they add a catchphrase like "Ooh, that hurt" or something like that. There's a lot of that going on. Overall, okay. I think an important question at this juncture is: would you watch it again?
No.
Nah.
Me neither. But that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy parts of it. I want to stress that there are parts of it that I
Yes.
did enjoy.
Anyway, I think that's all we have to say about it.
So if you like Rooster Teeth, go support Space Team because Apple doesn't have enough money. I keep saying Space Team. That's the name of one of my favorite applications.
Laser Team.
Laser Quest.
Yeah.
Go to your local Laser Quest and download a video game onto your smart device.
Right.
But also, gosh, now we're down to the nitty gritty here. Does Warlocks give this movie a recommendation?
If so, a half-assed one.
That's a callback to the movie
It
because
is,
they
it
call
is.
the guy a half-ass. Ah!
Go see it. It's fun. You don't have to.
Oh,
go
we're
see
ending it
I don't-
before the. Did you want to cut it at there? The laugh.
We can have a million endings. It doesn't matter. None of this.
Ending
matters.
number 2.
We're
Go.
Gonna, yeah, we're gonna Lord of the Rings this shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And-
We should fade to white and then come back.
I think what we have to remember about all of this is that it's not necessarily whether it was a good movie or a bad movie by the end of it, but did we truly enjoy the journey? And I think if we did, that is a very encouraging thought.
But we didn't. Goodbye, everybody.
Over here. Wait, you go. Over here and under trees.
Sometimes
I have left
these things cause us to
my
reflect
poop and pee
on how this movie
over here
inspires
and
us.
under trees.
I don't know about you,
I
Johnny,
went into
but my heart cockles were touched. I actually realized that until I had seen this movie, I had not yet begun to live. And so now, I will carry the mantle of being my own story's hero. My own Lazer team.